Contrariwise. This traditional English nursery rhyme at the start of Chapter 4 introduces Tweedledee and Tweedledum as well as the monstrous crow. Tweedledee and Tweedledum agreed to have a battle, for Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle. Just then flew down a monstrous crow as black as a tar barrel, which frightened both the heroes so they quite forgot their quarrel. So these are characters, like Humpty Dumpty, that existed in English nursery rhymes prior to Carroll writing his story for Alice. They would have been familiar to Victorian children, and Carroll embellished on them in clever ways. After Alice meets the Tweedles and does a little ring around the rosy dance with them, they dress up, with Alice's help, covering their entire bodies with pillows, blankets, rugs, pots, lids, and other kitchen implements, like suits of armor. They agree to fight from 4:30 until 6, then stop in time for dinner, quite civilized. One has a sword, and one has to make do with an umbrella as his weapon. But in the end, a giant crow interrupts their battle, and Alice runs away into the woods. She's kind of glad to get away from them. Both of my Tweedles are created from the same daguerreotype of a boy, circa 1850. You can see it on the touch table along with many of the other originals which I collected and scanned. I don't like to photograph contemporary people. Recycling these dreamlike long exposures from about 175 years ago is much more fascinating to me. And although I use different Alices all the time, I felt that I needed to be consistent with the other characters in the book looking the same if they appear in more than one image.